Welcome to Muffed. Tough year, and we owe you the story. Muffed! Rico Dowdle finished 2025 as the number 18 running back in total PPR scoring and the number 23 running back in PPR per game. And the gap between those two ranks is the whole story. Dowdle signed in Carolina on a one-year deal to back up Chuba Hubbard. When Hubbard's calf opened the door in week 5, Dowdle kicked it off the hinges, back-to-back monster games, 206 scrimmage yards against Miami, then 186 against his old Cowboys, made him the first player since Le'Veon Bell in 2014 to clear 230 scrimmage yards in consecutive weeks. From complimentary piece to the Panthers' leading rusher in a playoff appearance, Dowdle smashed his window. The fantasy catch, that backup to bell cow arc, means his season total is propped up by a handful of ceiling weeks, not a steady floor. Now let's dig into the numbers because they explain that ranking gap. Dowdle finished with 1,076 rushing yards on 236 carries, added 39 catches for 297 yards, and averaged 12.7 PPR points a game. But the shape was boom or bust, not steady. The efficiency was real, plus 293.6 rushing yards over expected, plus half a yard over expected per attempt, and he did it facing a loaded box on 21% of his carries, one of the heaviest stacked box rates at the position. The advanced numbers temper the hype though. His rushing expected points added came in at minus 2.3, and his receiving expected points added at minus 0.9. Gaudy yardage, but he wasn't consistently moving the chains relative to expectation. The consistency profile is where managers need to pay attention. Dowdle posted 2 huge weeks of 33.9 and 28.1 PPR. Outside those, he cleared 15 points exactly twice. He finished under 10 PPR in 8 of his 17 games, with single-digit duds in weeks 1, 2, 4, 8, and 18. When Carolina committed to him, he was a top 12 back. When they didn't, he was a flex headache. The defining snapshot of Dowdle's year is the Week 9 upset at Lambeau. 25 carries, 130 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, a 5-yard score up the middle in the second quarter, and a goal line plunge in the third. That was Dowdle as a true lead back, 28.1 PPR, 3-down workload, finishing runs with the violence the coaching staff kept publicly praising. The verdict writes itself, 20-plus touches he produced like a starter, tilt the split away from him, and the floor vanished. Muffed! Dowdle finished as the number 18 running back in total PPR on the strength of a genuine breakout, but the number 23 finish per game tells you the floor was shaky. 2 monster weeks carried the total. The weakness the data flagged: despite 1,076 rushing yards, his rushing expected points added came in slightly negative at minus 2.3, meaning the explosive plays masked too many runs that didn't move the chains. That's Rico Dowdle's 2025. One quick note, if you want the same treatment for every player on your fantasy roster every week, head to muff.ai and we'll build you a custom weekly show. That's the wrap.